Shocking, shocking, shocking news to come out of Dokkan Battle, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the precipice of something spectacular over here on the global version. What up, Dokkanners? Welcome back to Tsunami for another video on Dragon Ball Z. Dokkan Battle. Take a look at this team. What is wrong with this team? Other than the fact that we've got Raditz as the leader. Well, don't freak out. This is just my link leveling team. I've been working on these units for a little while now. 3 new additions to join this team recently over the past maybe 5-6 hours. Hasn't been too long since I've added them. But yeah, this is my link leveling team. Why? Because we have some EZAs announced. Not just announced, but they are announced for global first. And we've got some other really exciting stuff on the horizon. So let's jump over to Twitter and take a look at the official Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Twitter account from the producers. So I'm already loving this. Big shout out to the global team over there. They are doing a good job, it looks like, with this whole like new direction type thing. Let's see what they got for us. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Hello all. This is the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle International Version Operation Team. Hello! Thank you very much for watching Dokkan Now Special and for the many comments. Are you enjoying the 350 million downloads reached campaign? Yeah. It's almost over though, so I'm kind of wondering why you're asking in this way. I'm assuming this was just planned out earlier and they kind of dropped it now. I really feel like 350 million download is coming to an end because it's supposed to end in like 4 days. It's supposed to end on October 5th. It's October 1st right now, as of me recording this. Without further ado, here is this month's letter from the producer full of juicy details about the latest content. I love it. Let's see it. Available first in the international version, Extreme Z Battle Giant Ape Edition. Now, I don't know if you should be paying too much attention to this part, because I don't think it's actually going to be an Extreme Z Battle like they do for the, what is it, the Fierce Battle 6, Sinister 6, whatever you want to call it. That group of EZAs that all had the Fierce Battle link. I don't think it's going to be like that, simply because for that, they already had a group of units predetermined to be getting the EZA. Whereas here, we're kind of in a different situation. So this, you know, these are all the Fierce Battle people, so they already had their group set. Here, however, I feel like this is going to be an Extreme Z area because we have more than just these 3 units to give EZAs. Unless they plan to do additional batches of 3 or something with their own Extreme Z battles, which would be great, right? 30 more stones for us for these 3 units. It's great. But I don't know, so I feel like you should take this part with a grain of salt. Could be Extreme Z area, could be Extreme Z Battle. For October, we have prepared some events that will be available first in the international version. Starting from October 7th, so 2 days after the end of the 350 million, Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, which is basically refresh, you'll be able to Extreme Z Awaken Goku, Vegeta, and Raditz that belong to the Giant Ape Power category. These 3 units are the ones getting EZAs, so if you noticed on my team, I'm working on their links. I've only been doing it for like 2 runs, 3 runs. Not too many, but we're on our way. So it's going to take a little while, but hopefully I can get this done before these guys drop. And yes, my Raditz is already rainbowed. He has been rainbowed for a little while because I've been trying to use him in other teams. You haven't seen them in the videos because they're horrible, but I've been trying because I like Raditz. Let's go back. Plus, we'll hold a Defeat the Giant Apes social media campaign where Dragon Stones and items for raising characters will be distributed according to the total number of times the above Extreme Z Battle is cleared by international version players. So yeah, we're getting some stuff where this is basically just announcing the next campaign for Global. And I feel like this has either got to be Saiyan Saga or this has to be something directly related to just the pure Saiyans and their giant ape stuff. But it has to be Saiyan Saga. I don't know, because we also have this guy in here, so, you know, this could be some inconsequential, non-Saga related Dokkan Festival thing that Global gets first. That way, you know, it's not something too momentous that JP players would get too upset about, because I feel like if we were to get the first dose of, like, the whole Saiyan Saga section of Dragon Ball, I feel like JP would get pretty upset that they weren't the first to experience it. So I feel like this will be something more catered towards giant ape form or giant form in general. All right, the last thing here, a special sticker exclusive to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku will be distributed. So we're getting a sticker in commemoration of something happening on the New York Comic-Con circuit. So on the 7th of October until the 10th, so this upcoming weekend in New York, if you guys are there, New York City Comic-Con, you will be able to pick up the SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Son Goku Kaioken Event Exclusive Edition by Tamashii Nations. That will be available for sale. This one right here. So I don't think that this Dokkan Festival is going to be pertaining to this, especially since the last time we had a global first, I believe it's the last time, correct me if I'm wrong, was this guy back in December of 2019. So basically last year. We got Blue Kaioken, or as I like to call him, Burger King. This guy was our last global first. So it wouldn't make too much sense for them to do that again this year. So this is literally just for the figure stuff. I really feel like it's going to be something more towards the Giant Ape or Vegeta, something like that. We'll see. Now, this next part is what has me most hyped. Let's read this. Well, to celebrate the sticker, blah, 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 will be distributed from the 7th of October to the 20th. You have until the 7th to the 20th to pick up that sticker for your game. Now, this is the best part. There will also be missions, login bonuses, a Dokkan Festival, another social media campaign. Too many things to introduce them all here, but we'll be bringing you tons of content sharing this October. A Dokkan Festival. This could either be taken very literally, where they just hold a festival that is pertaining to Dokkan, so it could be like a Halloween festival, or we could take it at face value and say that Global is getting a global first Dokkan Festival unit in quite some time. Again, harkening back to this. I really hope that it is something relating to this. As you saw in the thumbnail, I asked my boy Hydros to put a Legends type thumbnail together because Legends got Saiyan Vegeta or Great Ape Vegeta just like a month or two ago. So there is, you know, that Saiyan Saga influence kind of leaking over into Dokkan. Could we be getting something pertaining to that? I really hope so. Would be really, really cool. That will be happening in October, so we hope you continue to enjoy playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I will admit, seeing this grid and all that, I was kind of hoping that they were going to announce the whole Dokkan Battle stats thing that JP got during, I think, the 6-year anniversary. Global never got that. We never got to see like the #1 units that we use in the game and all that. I really wish we got that. Maybe they'll do that sometime in the future, but for now, we got this to hold on to. So this is going to be happening on the 7th of October for Global. So that begs the question, what's going to be happening for JP? It's got to be something else. It's got to be their own thing that's coming up, which means I'm pretty sure the 350 is going to be ending in 4 days. So for those of you who are thinking maybe we're going to be getting LR Ginyu Goku in a secret part 4, I wish that were the case. I just don't think it's going to be happening. I think it's going to happen some other time. So yeah, start preparing for this. If you guys have these units, get them going as far as link leveling. If you care, you know, work on them a little bit, I would say. And if you can, try to get those dupes ready to go as well. Let's take a look at what these guys do real quick. So let's jump over to the Dokkan Wiki. Vegeta, these guys are terrible. Let me just say, these guys are all atrocious units. You never ever want to use them. They're really, really bad. Like, look at these stats. All stats 50%, not even key in here. Attack plus 80 at the start of the turn. This one's not too bad. But Raditz, he's got a nuking passive. Could be good. But his leader skill is that, which is horrible. Vegeta's probably the best one out of all of them, but then his whole HP being 80% or less is terrible. So what are their EZAs going to look like? It's obviously just going to be this, but stronger. I don't really need to dwell on this too much. What I do want to talk about is the fact that their giant forms will also be getting an upgrade of some kind. And we don't have too many giant form EZAs in Dokkan at the moment. So if we look at giant form real quick, the ones that come to mind are Hirudegarn and the free-to-play Bardock. Looking through the rest of this, I don't believe there's another EZA here. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Like, we have a really good TUR in Bergamo, but yeah, I don't think we have another EZA here. So those are the only 2 EZAs that we have to go on. So this is all we can basically see. This is what Hirudegarn did in his regular form. Greatly raises attack temporarily, causes destructive, and guaranteed dodge. With the EZA, he gained a lowering defense add-on, sort of tacked on at the end. They didn't want to make this, I guess, too influential because this is a pretty limited form that you get to see during a run. So I guess they wanted to add very little to this, but they had to do something to make it seem like they put effort into it. For the Bardock, causes destructive, key +1 for the passive. Passive doesn't change post EZA, but he raises attack temporarily. That's a pretty substantial difference for this unit, especially since he's free to play, so his stats are pretty low overall. So that one is a pretty noticeable change. I'm wondering if it's going to be something like that for these guys, because all they do is cause destructive. I think every single one of them causes destructive. What does this giant ape do? Yeah, they all cause destructive. So I don't know what they're going to do with this. Hopefully it's something worth, you know, exploring. At this point, giant apes are not really seen as you know, monstrous units that will help you blast through an event. They're more like stall tactics, if anything. So I don't expect them to do too much. But it's the main unit that we care about, right? I feel like the Raditz out of the 3 will become the best one, and I really hope so, because we don't have a good, really good Raditz yet. We had the Tech Raditz, who was pretty decent for Super Battle Road, but I want a strong, monstrous Raditz, and I've been wanting this guy to get that, so that's why my guy's been easy, or not easy, but rainbowed for a little while. Here's hoping, right? Here's hoping. So his nuking passive will surely go up. He'll get some other effects as well. Vegeta, probably they'll cut their HP restriction, give him a stronger base passive, give him some other effect. Super attack should change as well. And then for the Goku, I don't know. This is like a pseudo free-to-play unit, because this guy is obtained from the World Tournament, which is also a first, now that I think about it. This is the first World Tournament unit that is getting an EZA, which could open the door for LR Piccolo, LR Tien Chaozu, and all these other World Tournament units to be getting EZAs, which would be fantastic. So hopefully they give this guy the real treatment, and we can see what sort of treatment they'll be doing for World Tournament units from here on out, because that will affect all of those guys moving forward, I think. So that is pretty much it, folks. I don't really want to dwell on this too much longer. We know what's coming up. EZAs for Giant Ape form. Could that mean Saiyan Saga? Could that mean Giant Ape form Dokkanfest for Global? We'll just have to wait and see. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and speculate. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. What do you think is going to be the best EZA out of the 3? Raditz, Goku, or Vegeta? What is the Dokkan Festival theme going to be centered around? Is it going to be Saiyan Saga? Is Global actually going to get Saiyan Saga first? Is it going to be about Giant Form? Is it going to be Grade 8 Power? And which unit do you think will ultimately be the worst of the EZAs? I'm really hoping it's not Vegeta. I hope it's the Goku, but then I also don't want it to be the Goku, because World Tournament needs to be getting some good EZAs in the future too. So that's actually a pretty tough question to answer, unless you just don't like Raditz, which... why would you not like Raditz? He's awesome. So let me know your thoughts on all of this and whatever I missed in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.